Mr. Transformers 96 here with another video. I'm going to be talking about some newly shown Marvel Legends, and this time we have a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive set, which is no longer, of course, being sold at San Diego Comic-Con since it has been canceled. This will be an exclusive, particularly on Hasbro Pulse, but it's a 4-pack from the Hellfire Club. So they did a live stream today where they showed a lot of new stuff, and they're doing they had two sets that they were going to do as San Diego Comic-Con exclusives that are now Hasbro Pulse exclusives. This is one. The other's a movie 2-pack with Logan and Professor X. So I have made a separate video about that one too, if you're interested. Going over this 4-pack though, they seem to always do a 4-pack, a comic, Marvel Legends 4-pack each year, and typically it's really good. And I think this is a solid one this year too. I think that having this kind of team together, I think, is very nice. Considering usually when they do teams in the past, it takes like years to compile them all because you get like one team member in this wave, and then 2 years later you get another one. So to have like just kind of a box set that brings them all together is quite nice. So let's start here. So on the left, we have the kind of brainwashed Jean Grey, or Selena. She comes with both head sculpts. Nice looking figure. I think that they have a newly sculpted kind of body with a corset, which they obviously used twice in this set, so they got their money out of it. But overall, I think that it's a neat design. It looks good. Her and the Emma Frost, which we'll talk about in a little bit here, are very similar. They're basically the same sculpt, except for a different head and different capes. Nonetheless, though, it's a decent sculpt to begin with. I think that it looks pretty good. The detail in the corset's really nice. The rest of it, no detail really. It's all just painted detail. I like her cape, though. I like the rose that's kind of holding the cape together. I think that looks really nice. I think that both head sculpts look quite good as well. She comes with a whip, which is reused from the Black Cat figure, so that's a little disappointing. And she comes with a few hands. It looks like she comes with a hand to hold the whip, a hand that's more expressive, or actually it looks like she comes with those sets. Yeah, she comes with a set of hands to hold the whip, a set of expressive hands, and then a set of fists, which I think are pretty decent. Next up, we have Sebastian Shaw, kind of the main, the leader of the Hellfire Club, at least. I don't know a ton about the Hellfire Club. Most of my knowledge of it comes from the film, so I know, a lot about the movie Hellfire Club. Comic Hellfire Club, I don't know a ton of. Obviously, this is Kevin Bacon's character from the film. He looks quite good. I think that the face sculpt is nice. I like the kind of evil smirk with his intense mutton chops. And then overall, a decent, I think that it's mainly a new sculpt. They did say that they used, like, the Nick Fury from Captain Marvel as the base, but I'm a little confused by that statement. Like, I don't know what on this comes from that at all, unless they're just saying, like, the body underneath the vest is Nick Fury's body. I don't know, but like I think it's strange that they said that was the base of this thing, because it looks 100% new to me. I do like the jacket. I think it looks good. I think the vest looks nice. It has some black wash in it too, which I think is good. The feet there and those high socks and everything, I think it's all sculpted really nicely. He comes with the book, and then I guess the mask for Wolverine is kind of included next to him, but they said in the thing that it's really just kind of for anybody in the set. But overall, I think that looks like a nice figure, and so much new sculpted, which is great. Then next we have Emma Frost. This is the one I was most excited for. I think that she looks good. I think that they could have gone a little bit more extreme with her. I like her cape to be even longer. I have the statue of the Hellfire version of Emma Frost from Sideshow, and I would have really liked to see some more elements from that one being in place. That one has a really grand, big cape. I think it looks awesome. I wish that they, made the cape more intense, had it hit the ground. The fur detail looks pretty good on it, but I would like to see maybe some strings hanging off it from the front, like she's tied it. The overall body sculpt, again, is the same as the other one in the set, so there's not a ton there, other than a good sculpted corset. The rest of the figure is really just painted detail. She looks pretty nice, though, and I think the head sculpt looks good as well. And then lastly here we have Donald Pierce. He is I wasn't aware that he was a Hellfire Club member. Again, I don't know too much about it other than from the movie. So he's the villain in the Logan film. As you can see, he is a Reaver, but he's kind of mechanical. He has mechanical elements and human elements, so you can kind of pick and choose when it comes to his hands if you want the mechanical look or the human look. He uses the same, I think it's the same torso too, isn't it? It's hard to tell. I think that the ascot might be different, but the torso and the legs and even the arms are the exact same as Sebastian Shaw. So basically, what they did is they kind of did two new sculpts in this pack, but reused it for each of them. So there's not. I mean, the pack itself includes a lot of new. It's just they reuse within the pack itself, which is a little annoying. I would have liked a couple, more unique details, I would say. Nonetheless, though, it looks like a decent figure. Head sculpt's nice, and you get the Magneto helmet too. And then he comes with some additional weapons, which are over here by Shaw, which doesn't make much sense. But nonetheless, I think that this looks like a solid pack. I think it's, again, I'm a sucker for teams, especially evil teams. So this set kind of appeals to me, and I think that there's some nice figures in it. There's some that I'm not super excited for. To be honest, Donald Pierce doesn't do a whole lot for me. If this was a 3-pack with the other 3, I'd be much more interested. Donald Pierce is fine, though. I love the packaging. I think it's really cool. There is a little portrait inside the packaging, and it has a taped letter to the back, which is fun. So some nice, packaging extras that you get with this, and a great kind of backdrop within, the Hellfire Club's kind of meeting room. I think it looks really cool, and all the self-portraits of everyone is very neat as well. So it's a nice pack overall. I think I'll probably get it. Now, I can't remember if they have like a premium on the figures since they're supposed to be like con exclusives. I'm hoping this will just be an $80 pack because, $20 per figure, 80 sounds reasonable. But they might want to do 100 since it's like an exclusive pack. I can't remember if they upcharge their normal retail prices for con exclusives. This year, with it being not a con, who knows if they will. If it's 80, I'll definitely get this. If it's 100, I'll think about it. I might. I think that there are some really cool figures in the set, though, overall. But there you go. That's my thoughts on this new kind of Hasbro Pulse Con exclusive for this year, being a 4-pack with the Hellfire Club. Well, let me know what you guys think of them, and thanks so much for watching.